good luck on the run.
Yes, thank you. So I'm ready. So let's get a countdown. Alright, so this is Link's Awakening DX, any percent, no wrong warp, out of bounds, no save and quit, aka no Scoob, the infinitely superior name. I'll explain the rule set while we do some of the boring stuff at the start of the run, and I hope I don't actually mess up the route, because I'm rusty, OP. So no wrong warp means you're not allowed to transition to a developer unintended location. No out of bounds means you can't be more than one tile away from an normally accessible tile, and no save and quit, self-explanatory, don't save and quit. Alright, so we're gonna go grab the sword. Gonna do something called early sword, hopefully I get it. Gonna damage boost off of that urchin, and then grab before the owl talks. Saves half a second, it's very important. And now we wait for this text to finally end. And you thought it was over, there's more. Okay. So now we're gonna go make our way over to the forest, where we're gonna get the tail key to open the first dungeon. I'm gonna go try and kill some enemies that are in my way. Okay. I'm gonna try to cut through this bush here, but there's RNG, yeah. That's the worst possible RNG. If he moves left, you get hit. That's okay, that barely wastes any time. Okay, so we're in the woods, basically, now. And there's another owl, of course, because why wouldn't there be? Owls are fun, right? Not like they talk forever or anything. Just imagine how long this would actually take in the US version of the game. I just can't even imagine how painful it would be. Okay, so we're just gonna basically skip this forest, and we're gonna go into the log cave, and let me line up for that spin slash. Grab some rupees so we can buy some stuff in the shop that we'll need. And you'll see that I'm gonna open my save and quit menu every time I open a chest, and that's because it skips the text that it gives you. Like, whoa, you got 50 rupees, which we just got, and it just skips that. It's small time saves, but they add up. This is Moblin skip. Oh, I messed it up. I'm gonna try to get damage boosted over the pit by this Moblin, but he needs to face up. I need to bump him down a little bit. That should work. Yeah. Okay, cool. Second try is okay. I'm gonna do something called owl skip here. Did not get it. If you open your item menu, the frame after you open the chest, you can skip the owl, but it saves 5 seconds. It's hard. I wasn't ready. It's okay. Okay, now we have the tail key, we're gonna go buy some items from the shop and actually enter the first dungeon. And try not to die in the process. Very, very important. Yeah, should be fine. So, whoops, did not mean to do that. Before we actually get to the shop, we're gonna need to do the trendy game first. Get the magic powder from there. You're normally supposed to get the mushroom from the forest and trade it at the witch's hut for the powder, but that's slow. Well, technically it's actually fast because mushroom you'll see skip a bunch of stuff, but I don't do that route. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab the trendy, yeah. I'm gonna grab the powder, and now we're gonna move on to the shop. Okay. And the shop is very, very expensive, so you know, I don't feel like paying, so let's not. Okay, I think the shopkeeper's mad though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's mad at me. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Oops. Alright. Gonna buy 2 sets of bombs. No, don't buy a shield. Open my save and quit menu to skip the text. Leave and re-enter so the bombs actually respawn. I grabbed the shield again. I'm amazing. Okay, and then we're gonna steal the bow and not die again, because we don't need to re-enter the shop again, ever. And now we can finally make our way over to Dungeon 1. And because I just died, that actually reset my kill count, which is gonna be important later. So I'm gonna kill 3 Octoroks on the way to D1. And that's gonna count for a piece of power, but I'll get into it later. First, we're gonna go and do a pit walk. Or not. Okay, I'll try one more time, and otherwise, whatever. Ah. Okay, that's a 50% chance that you get it. The first time I just messed it up, and the second time it was RNG not working. But yeah, you can walk over that pit. And keyholes are just a suggestion. Alright. Time for Dungeon 1. I'm gonna get some more kills here to get that piece of power in Dungeon 2. Grab that key. Grab another key here. I'm not going for this damage boost here, because I don't actually know how to do it. You can damage boost off of the spark on the bottom right, but I honestly don't know how. Come on, here. Whoops, I missed. That's okay. Alright, gonna push this block and kill these guys. Hopefully they cooperate. No, they did not. And I'm 1 kill behind, because if an enemy falls into a pit, it doesn't count as a kill. It also only counts as a kill if the death animation actually finishes. I'm gonna try doing a damage boost in here. Oh, that was hopeless. Okay. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Now we have the feather. And my menu route is... Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Just... Yeah. Okay, let's not die. Menuing is impossible. And because we can't save and quit, we're gonna have to backtrack. Normally in any other category, we just save and quit after getting the feather. Not me, though. Not this one. Okay, that mini molder didn't hit me. That's good. That means I can get an acorn in the place where I want it. And if you pick up an acorn, it's bad. And I just wasted an arrow. That's okay. There we go. Alright, that's a super jump. If you flip into a wall and basically shoot an arrow or sword slash or whatever in midair, the game thinks you're jumping off a ledge in midair, and it lets you jump again. This game is not broken at all, I promise. Many bosses are a joke. Alright, let's go. First boss. Okay, I had to make sure I was in the right place in my menu, which I wasn't. Funnily enough, this is actually the hardest boss of the game. The first one. The rest we can all just kill with easy quick kills and stuff. Not this one. Alright, that's it for Dungeon 1. Yeah, that was Molder. He takes 4 hits. And I tried to go for a spin slash for the first one, but I actually missed. Which is okay. So yeah, let's go and move on to Dungeon 2. But let's wait first, because I think I want to talk to this owl. He's my friend. I wish there was just a way to kill him, to be honest. That would be very, very nice. And I was supposed to get kills here. Okay. That's okay, I'm 2 kills behind my kill route right now. I can deal with. Okay. So now we're gonna go through the forest, get a bunch of extra kills. And hopefully get back on track. Oh, that's okay. It should be fine, I think. Ah, heck. Okay. Whatever. Dodging the heart piece of shame there. And we're gonna enter Moblin Cave here to rescue Bow Wow. the worst thing in this entire game. I wish I was kidding. Alright, this is Moblin King. He can shoot 2 to 4 arrows, and we're just gonna 2-cycle him because he dies quick. Oops, okay. And he's dead. Alright. Yeah, now we can get Bow Wow. Oh, by the way, Bow Wow is a dog. Doesn't look like a dog, but trust me, he's a dog. Yeah, now because we can't save and quit, again, we have to walk all the way back. And the reason there is a no save and quit category is because of Piece of Power. Because if you save and quit, your kill count gets reset and you can't get a Piece of Power. So, Piece of Power is the only thing that makes this category interesting. Eat. You won't eat. Messed up the setup for this. This is RNG. Alright. Whatever. Okay. Equip that. And let's go. Actually, I should... Oh my god. I should be equipping this to save arrows later. Okay. Grab the key, and... Let's go. That's Piece of Power. It doubles your damage, gives you a knockback effect, and yeah, it increases your movement speed by 25%, which is a lot. Okay. We're just gonna ignore most of the stuff in this dungeon and just go straight through it, basically. Oops. Okay. Also, if you jump on ladders, you go faster. Not by much, but you go faster. Again, mini bosses are a joke. I don't think there's a single mini boss in this game that doesn't die within 3 seconds. Okay. This is Ghost Skip. If you wait long enough to hit these ghosts, they just fly out of bounds and die. Totally intended. Alright. Oh, you also pick up pots faster with Piece of Power, which is very nice. Yeah, now we have the croissant, which lets us pick up pots and rocks, and also bushes. Whoops. Alright, you have to kill those enemies in a specific order in order for the chest to spawn. So that's what I did. And that stealth was really get in your way. If you throw the pot, he can just, like, be there and get hit by it instead of the bunny, and you have to reset the room, and it's really painful. Anyway, let's move on. It's time for the boss already. These first couple dungeons are really short. Actually, all of them are, because we skip half of them. Alright, so, this is Bottle Genie. First, I'm gonna have to wait for him to shoot, 8 fireballs at me. Then I'm gonna... Instead of killing him in 3 cycles, I'm gonna kill him in 1 by clipping into the wall and throwing him into it. And the pot will just break instantly. Oops, I unclipped. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, now he's gonna die. And I'm gonna drop a bomb to boost him towards me, and then finish him off with a bomb arrow like that. And that's the boss. Also, if you did this in any of the European versions, you'd get 2 heart containers. I don't know why, but you do. Okay, so, next up, I'm gonna make my way over to Dungeon 3. And, we're gonna kill some enemies on the way, and I'm gonna count. There's not really a whole lot to say during that segment, so you can read some donations if you have any.
I don't have any donations, but I have something else to tell. So, if you're loving this marathon, we also have a BSG Annual coming up this summer. BSG Annual is going to be a week-long marathon in the south of the Netherlands. A schedule will be announced this evening, so stick around for that. If you want any more information about BSG Annual, go to the speedrun.com forum, and yeah. That's it.
Alright, so, I might be ahead of kills. Okay, no, we're fine. I have a perfect amount of kills. Well, preferably I'd have one less, but it's okay. So again, hold up. Alright, so this is Villa Skip. Basically you just buffer on top of this pit and hope you fall, and then you can just transition down because I don't know why. Just trust me, this game is not broken at all. Yeah, that's also based on what we call the global frame rule, which means that you can only do certain things every other frame. And these frames continue in the menu, so it's not like when you advance the game with a frame every time you buffer your menu, that it's like a global frame every other menu. No, you just gotta hope that the frame that advances is a global frame, so you can actually get the skip. And it's basically luck. Alright, time for Dungeon 3. Also, that skip completely skips the trading sequence. It just doesn't exist in this run. Alright. So, getting hit there was actually a good thing, because that prevents me from getting an extra acorn. And that's good because acorns don't actually count towards, or rather, enemies that drop an acorn don't count towards your piece of power kill count. Okay, so I did that super jump differently from the others, so the attack animation of the bat didn't die, didn't finish, and he didn't actually count as a kill. So I should get my piece of power right where I want it. Or not. It's in the right room, it's just not where I expected it. Alright, so this is Dodongo skip. That's actually a high-risk skip, because if you do it wrong or too slow, you actually soft lock. And you get stuck inside the blocks, and the only way to fix it is to save and quit. Yeah, basically what that is you super jump, and then you tink your sword against the Dodongo, which changes your trajectory mid-jump, and lets you go right over the blocks. You need to be pretty quick. And we're gonna do it again. So let's hope I don't soft lock again. Well, no. Okay. I'm just gonna shut up because I can't speak. Okay, this could be fixable, maybe. No, okay. Run invalid! Let's go! Okay. I'm gonna have to improvise. 'Cause, yeah. Can you just die or something? Okay. This is okay. This is okay. Marathon runs, you know? Oops. Let's try that again. Whoops. The reason I soft lock was because I wasn't all the way in the corner, and if you're not, you basically soft lock every time. Can I actually get it, please? There we go. That's how it's done. First try, exactly. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna do a flock clip like I did when I went into Dungeon 2, which I didn't actually explain. And the premise is that you clip into a wall, and then you push against an object that gives you a text box. And for some reason, that clips you more into the wall, and it just lets you walk right past the object. Whoops. Alright. So this is Vitreous. He is also very easy. He's one of the harder bosses with an actual quick kill, but that doesn't make him actually hard. Because I don't have piece of power, I need to do it differently. Okay. Yeah, if you have piece of power, he has like a proper quick kill, but obviously I don't have piece of power. So normally I go for a bomb trigger on the owl, which I'll explain later. But that's like slower because I have to do this menu. Alright, so next up, we're actually gonna sequence break and make our way over to Dungeon 6. Which is actually about, what, 30 seconds faster optimally than the previous route, where we did the dungeons in order. And we're gonna use a bunch of glitches to get there, basically. Okay. So, let's go. And I'm gonna try to get a bunch of kills so I can maybe still salvage Piece of Power in Dungeon 6, but it's unlikely. I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way for kills, because that's just straight up not worth it. Piece of Power... Oops, wrong way. Piece of Power is nice, but not at all required. Okay, so we're gonna go through the Armos maze, and get the phase key so we can actually open Dungeon 6. I mean, that might be useful, right? And I'm hoping Bao eats, like, a lot of enemies here. And also that they drop a lot of arrows, because I think I'm one arrow down. Not sure. Come on, Bao, eat. Wow, he is not eating. That might be a problem for later on, arrow-wise. What am I doing? That's not right. This is fast. Okay. Let's see if I can still do this. This is what we call bootstrats. No, I can't, apparently. Okay, that's okay. Okay, there we go. Not very pretty, but it worked. Now we can go back through the Armos maze and actually go to Dungeon 6. And I can just clip past these two Armos because reasons. Okay, he ate them, but that's okay. Alright, that's 2 arrows. I should get 1 or 2 more at least. Come on. Yeah, we should be fine for arrows. Alright. Okay, and I'm just trying to remember what to equip here. Also, if you take a rock all the way to a bush and immediately use sword after doing it. Hold up. Okay, this is good. Yeah, like I was saying, if you do that, you can just skip the sword animation. What am I doing? Nice piece of power. Thank you very much, video game. So what I did there was a Jesus jump. Which is basically jumping on water. And it was actually first try as well, which is really nice because you normally have to buffer it. And every buffer takes 2 seconds. But yeah, you actually have to be very far to the left for that Jesus jump, because if you're not, and you fall into the water, you have to go all the way around that island. And it's so painful. It is so painful. Alright. And that might not hit. Okay, it did. We're good. Yeah, because I got the piece of power in the cave, that actually kills piece of power in D6. There's still a small chance I can get it in D5, but it's not a big chance, let's face it. Alright. And now we have the level 2 croissant, so we can actually pick up elephants. Yes, that's exactly how strong Link is. And I need to not die. I really, really do need to not die. Just gonna equip this. I'm supposed to have sword equipped at this point. I don't know how that works with my menu route, but yeah. Alright. And I'm gonna go do a cool strat in this room. Let's see if I can get it. I think that's right. Let's see. Yeah, nice. The quad kill on those gonna try to do this. Yo, nice. Shout out to Sagas. I hope that guy actually dies. Okay, he didn't die. This is a problem. What am I doing? Okay. I had to equip Sword and Feather early, just in case. Okay, so this super jump is actually really tight. If you're too high, you can soft lock, so I'm gonna just take my time with it. If I can actually super jump, okay, we're fine. There's a 3-pixel window for that. And I need to find some hearts somewhere. I do. If I don't, this will be a problem.
Yo, Xander, do we have time for a small donation?
Yes, we do.
We have 5 euros from Toodler saying, "Hello, good luck, Xander. Please, no more soft locks. Thank you."
Hello, Mattman. I will try. No promises. Okay. That's also a very nice strat, just swirling around that pit to kill the results. Okay, just jumping over that guy for safety. Don't want to take damage right now. I'm fine for hearts though. This is Facade. We're just gonna hit him before he even appears, because you can do that. I have an auto equip for the next bomb. Alright. Yeah, basically, just gonna stand here, jump, and drop some bombs, and he dies. Okay, that was a boss. And for whatever reason, his death animation takes way longer than any of the others. Alright, let's go. And after I finish Dungeon 6, I'm gonna go and do another series of Jesus jumps to actually get back to the land, because obviously we don't have flippers yet, so we can't swim back. And after doing this, we're gonna go to Dungeon 4. Whoops. I missed that bomb trigger. If you put down 2 bombs on a transition there, you can skip the owl animations, but I failed. My bombs were on A. Okay. This should work. Oh god, this is sketchy. If I can just get past this screen, I'm fine. But it's really hard to avoid dropping a bomb while going off the ledge. Okay, we're good. And now I gotta save and quit, and I'll open my save and quit menu so I can actually jump and then go here. Let's see, this should work with one more jump. Alright, cool. We did it. Whoops. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Animal Village and get the Angler key, the key to Dungeon 4. Let's see. But to do that, we need to get rid of this walrus that's in the way. That shouldn't be a problem though. Hold up. Let me just set up for it, because I don't want to soft lock on it. Not again. If you do this skip wrong, a single wrong input, and you just soft lock. But I should be fine with this setup. So yeah, that's a bomb trigger there. I put down 2 bombs while transitioning, and essentially, that's not supposed to happen, and the game doesn't know what to do, so it just triggers a cutscene. So the game right now, it still thinks that we're in that cutscene. I can't use any of my buttons except for the D-pad. However, going into a cave will fix that, so that's what we're gonna do. Just like that, and I can use my buttons again. Oh, that was a mini boss, by the way. Okay. Let's move on to Dungeon 4, now that we have the key. Oh, but wait, there's an owl. Of course. Alright, he didn't talk for too long. We're good. Also, the level 2 bracelet lets you pick up bushes and stuff quicker, I think. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing right now. Euros runs, you know. That was totally intended. I totally meant to go that way. That was entirely the right way. Don't question it. Just don't. Alright. So, now we can actually go to Dungeon 4. I'm afraid this run will go over estimate, but I think I should be fine, I don't know. Okay. So let's try not to forget to actually put in the key. Kind of important. Kind of. Alright. So yeah, now we can go and actually enter the dungeon. Whoops. Flipping into walls can sometimes make you dodge enemies, but it's sub-pixel based. Oh, and there's another owl, because we finished D6 already. Alright. So just gonna make my way through this cave. That guy shot really early. Like, really early. Obstacle skip. 1 out of 2. Whoops. Alright, time for Dungeon 4. A very short dungeon. Or rather, no, actually this isn't that short a dungeon, but usually, well, let me rephrase. We used to split this dungeon up so we could skip the ghost quest, which is some I can't think of words right now. Oh my god. Some complicated coding stuff. But essentially, if you have the level 2 bracelet, the ghost side quest doesn't happen. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab that key and we're gonna go into the rest of the dungeon. And once again, we're gonna be doing some fake flippers. This is really bad. Wow. Okay. And hopefully I can kill this guy. Nice. Very nice. Oh, this is like one of the rarest patterns for this puzzle. There's one super common pattern, and the others just aren't common at all. I'm gonna skip that piece of power. It's not useful. And I'm gonna go for a really, really hard super jump here. Let's see if I get it. Alright. Nice, first try. Alright, so what happened there is I super jumped into the P head, which make me clip into the wall, and then I super jumped again to actually get onto the platform. And it's just really hard. You have to do everything really, really fast. It was a different setup that we used before, and it was a lot easier, but this is like 4 seconds faster. Alright, that's Dungeon 4. Next up is Dungeon 5. So, now that we have the flippers, we can actually swim to Dungeon 5, and we don't have to do any juice jumping anymore, fortunately. Where am I? I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Okay. Let's actually go there. Take the warp to go to Animal Village. Do have to warp twice, so or not. Alright, let's go. And the bunny is there, of course, in my way. Nice fairy drop. Okay. Also, if you mash feather under a ceiling, this happens, and you go fast. This is actually time save. I love that sound. Especially in the TAS, it's just every fucking frame that you get that sound. It's amazing. Okay. I don't know why I'm charging my sword. I don't need to kill anything there. Okay, so the sole reason, whoops. Also, the sole reason we're going here is to get a single key. When we get that key, we're just gonna go back. Alright. Alright, don't save and quit, please. Thank you. Hundo muscle memory. Not even Hundo muscle memory. You don't even save and quit there in Hundo. Nice acorn. Opening my menu to skip the text.
We have time for a donation.
Definitely.
We have €2.51 from that kid on the host shift. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this limpless guy. What makes Ramon over my boy in the lead with only 1 cent?
Nice. Alright, so I messed up that mini boss. The last bomb that I dropped didn't hit him. Which is okay. I think I should have plenty of bombs. In the end. So, that was Master Salfos. We're gonna fight him a total of 4 times. Only killing him the last time. And that's a quick kill for this time we fight him. We fight him 2 different ways. You've seen both now. Alright. Let me go and grab some bombs here, just to be safe. I don't think I need those bombs, but I'm grabbing them. Okay. Quick kill for that room. You can just kill the Zol on the other side like that. What am I doing? No, seriously, what am I doing? Normally to kill the Zol on the other side, you're supposed to go all the way around and come back without dying. But, yeah, you can just poke your sword into the wall. And it works. This is a naked super jump. Super jumping without any items. Yes, you can do that. And okay. I was afraid they were gonna boost me out of the 2D section, but they didn't. Alright, this is dumb jump 1. In fact, the only dumb jump in the current route. Come on. Okay, we're going with the alternate strat. The easy strat. Oh my god, I missed it. This is going well. I promise this is going really well. I'm not messing this up. Hey, first try. No. Okay. Okay. This is happening. This is why we call this dumb jump. Okay, we did it. First try. And I dropped into the pit, so I didn't have to save and quit. Normally, you're supposed to like pull back that ladder with the hook shot, but maybe I should go the right direction. Obviously, we don't have the hook shot yet, and doing that just saves a whole lot of backtracking. Whoops. All right. Kill these guys. Hope for some good RNG in the a-hole room, as we like to call it. You can see why. So, I'm gonna talk about these Helmosaurs for a bit, because you can only hit them in the butt. And, yeah, that's very painful, because they move a lot. I think I'm on the right pixel? No, I'm not. Okay. Rip the disclude pixel. If you get on a certain pixel here, you can just, you can just, yeah, shoot 3 bomb arrows to the right and make it. And he'll just die. Okay, now we have the hook shot. So we're gonna go and backtrack. I don't know why I just did that equip when I need the sword. That was my acorn wearing off. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, let's go. Oh, I missed the 1 frame jump. That was nice. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna kill these guys with the hook shot. Everything is going to plan, trust me. Everything. Okay, so I'm gonna do something called fast hook here, where you use hook shot and feather at the same time and you go at supersonic speed. I'm gonna just, instead of going through this 2D section, we're just gonna do this. You know, why go through the trouble when you can just do that? What were you thinking, Nintendo? Okay, so this is, definitely the most annoying boss. He can be on one of 4 sides. What am I doing? One of 4 holes, and you just need to like react to it, and it's hard. Especially when he does that exact hole in that exact like position of the tail. You can hardly hit him if he does that. Alright, he's dead though, so we're fine. 2 cycle is the best you can do, which is what I got, so we're fine. Well, technically it was a 3 cycle, but we don't talk about that. Alright. So because we've done Dungeon 6 already, we're gonna go and move on to Dungeon 7. And obviously we're gonna have to swim there first. Okay, let's do that. You can buffer a jump out of here and just jump like that. We're gonna do that again when I get out of this 2D section. Just buffer a jump and you can just jump out of the water. It's pretty cool. Just like that. Alright, time for Dungeon 7. However, before we actually go there, we're gonna do the most notorious skip in this run. I'm not sure if this is actually the fastest way, but we'll get there. I know where I'm going. I just don't know if it's fast. Alright. Whoops. Also, every time I'm, every time I pick up a rock, I'm, like, dashing a little bit before I pick it up. That's called a dash buffer, which is basically when you pick up rocks, you can just store your dash and, or rather, store the progress of your dash, and it'll just continue dashing when you're done. You throw out the rock. Right.
Now, Xander, are you going to do it bufferless?
Definitely. I was practicing it before and I was getting it sometimes. So, let's see what happens. It is a marathon, so We're gonna have to do it. Alright, so I'll talk a bit about this skip before I do it. So this is Rooster Skip. We're gonna use something called hookshot jumping, which is essentially when you're on the pit and you can use a hookshot. And the frame, it completely retracts. You can actually jump. And you can buffer it, but I won't. Because I'm a professional speedrunner. Let's see. Nice. First try. And now we're gonna drop into the pit because we have the bird key.
Yo, Xander, do we have time for a donation?
Yes.
Okay, we have 9 euros from Bamboo Shadow saying, Xander, my boy, donated 1 euro for every time you failed D5 Nightmare Key Jump. Keep going like that, and the Dutch Cancer Society will make you the Statue of Lifetime or something. Greetings from Germany.
Typical Bamboo. Thank you, Bamboo. Alright, this is actually a pretty boring segment. Like, nothing happens here. You just go to D7. But once in D7, it gets pretty interesting. So let's wait for that. Bio, get out of my way. Can you not? Okay, thank you. That was fun. Yeah, that can also happen on Rooster Skip. Like, Bio can just get in your way and you can't hookshot and you just fall. And it's painful when that happens. Whoops. Eat the cutscene. I did that wrong. I definitely did that wrong. I also completely forgot to make him eat the Dungeon 6 cutscene, which he can also eat. Alright, let's equip the right things. Oh, I missed the text skip, that's okay. They're gonna do a late super jump here. Oh, maybe I should be clipped. Flipping is hard, apparently. Okay, there we go. And we're actually completely gonna skip this dungeon item, the level 2 shield, because it's absolutely useless. We can just... There's only one place in the game where it's actually used, and you can just skip that. Well, technically, you're also supposed to use it on the boss, but we don't have to use it there either, as you'll see. Oh, nice. That bomb trigger there is actually really hard. I hardly ever get that, so that's nice. Didn't fail any bomb triggers. That was flawless. Alright, so yeah, instead of grabbing the ball and throwing it at the pillars, we're just gonna use bombs and just make the pillars explode or something. I don't know. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna do a naked super jump here to get across. And we're gonna go upstairs because we can actually do that now. Rip the damage boost. And grabbing these bombs. Okay, time for Goomba Surf, the worst trick in the game. This is pixel perfect, so I need to line up perfectly. And I also need to get the right RNG, which I'm not getting. Come on. Goomba needs to move into the top right, and then I fail it. This always happens. Alright. Try again. Come on. Give me the right RNG. Come on. Oh my god! This is going well. I don't know what I'm doing at this point, honestly. Is this even a speedrun anymore? Who knows? Okay, this should work. There we go. Yeah, I got stuck in the wall, but I could still dash out of that because I was 1 pixel away from getting it. I'm really bad at Goomba Surf. Okay, so instead of killing the boss with a level 2 shield like I talked about, I'm just gonna bomb him. I'm throwing the bomb up because that works out with visual cues. Oh, look, he's dead. I better not get knocked back after this text. I got knocked back after the text. Amazing. So now the music is gone too. This is awkward. Oh, that's gonna miss. This is a very, very solid run, I can promise you. Thank you for actually dying. Oh, I'm gonna be low on bombs now. I am. So I'm gonna need to grab some extra in D8 or something. I'll figure it out. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm not sure how my bombs are gonna work out. Just trying to think how many I'm gonna actually need. Won't need that many, I don't think. I think I might end up being okay. Alright. Yeah, this is most likely gonna be going over estimate. Definitely. Yeah, it's time to, oh, whoops. Move on to Dungeon 8. I hope I can get the right equips. Remember what to equip. Okay, let's go. Can you not? Nice. You're supposed to save Marin there and watch like a 1-minute cutscene, but we're not gonna do that. Okay. Just equip this. Bow out, can you not? Okay. I think these are the right equips. I'm not even sure about anything anymore. Okay. Whoops. Oh my god. Thank you, like. Okay, this is the place where you're normally supposed to have level 2 shield, but you can also just dash past it. Because this is a well-made game. Alright. This guy needs to die for this bomb trigger to work. And by using bomb triggers, we entirely skip the ocarina. You're supposed to use the 3rd song to open this dungeon, but let's not. Let's use bombs. Way better. Okay. And I'm gonna do another cool skip here. See about later. Well, now, not later. What am I saying? Okay. I would normally super jump with a bomb arrow there for swag, but let's not. Let's not. What am I doing? Alright, I need to get on a specific pixel here. This should work? Yeah. And we can just clip past that key block like that. Fun fact, for that skip, you actually have to have hookshot on B. If you don't, it doesn't work. You also have to jump against the ledge for it to work. Nobody knows why, but it's just a thing. I mean, it's known that the B button takes priority, which is why you need hookshot there, but, and no one knows why you have to jump against the ledge. Alright, so now we get the fire rod, or the wang. And, yeah, we're gonna use that to finish the dungeon. So let's do that. Oh, heck. Let's just do this, whatever. Okay. And I'm gonna do something called lava swim there. You can just swim in lava in this game, because why not? I'm gonna take safety precautions here and grab these bombs and arrows and hearts, because why not? Okay, let's go here. Alright, Vire is dead. That's the main concern in that room. Because if you don't kill Vire there, of course, if you don't kill Vire there, then you have to re-enter, or like you have to wait forever for him to come back, and it's just so painful. Vire is actually the worst enemy in this game. Also, I've never had Piece of Power in D8. That's how messed up my Piece of Power route is right now. This is what we call the room. One messed up input and you can start over. Alright, we should be fine. Nice. Also, everyone kind of has their own route through that room, like how they move the block and where they jump. It's kind of neat. Okay. Whoops. Grabbing these arrows. And I'm gonna do the final Jesus jump. That's not the right equip. Okay. Skipping the boss stacks there. This boss is mysterious. Nobody knows what's up with his health, but it seems to be infinite or nothing. Either one of those two. Okay. And that was hot hit. He's dead now. That's like, whoops, the only other boss that doesn't have a quick kill. Alright. Let's go to, finish the game. I can see Nandy dying back there. For no particular reason, obviously. Oh, whoops, okay. And Bow Wow, can you leave? Thank you. Also, we never ever return Bow Wow because we just don't need to. It's just a waste of time. Whoops. Alright. So yeah, now that I have those extra bombs, I should be fine for the final segment. Last owl there. Whoops. This one also talks forever, I think. No, not as forever as I thought. Okay, I'm gonna bonk here to line up with the transition so I can bomb trigger and watch this cutscene. So if you have any donations at all, you can read them.
I still don't have any donations, but just to clarify, we are the Benelux Speedrunning Gathering, a monthly speedrunning event here in the Netherlands. We are currently raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society, a charity organization that strives for less cancer, more cure, and a better way of life for those who are already battling the disease. 90% of all your donations will directly go towards the Dutch Cancer Society, so be sure to get your donations in. But, still on the topic of BSG, I'd like to inform you about BSG Annual, an event that will be placed in August and will be a week-long marathon full of speedruns in Bladel in the Netherlands. For more info on the marathon, feel free to look at the speedrun.com forum. And the schedule for the week-long event will be announced during the afterthoughts of this marathon, so stay tuned.
Alright, thank you, Nandy. So this is the egg maze. You're supposed to go to the library and read a book to know what way to go. But if you never touch that book, it's always the same. Left, left, up, right, right, up, left, up. Lulu. Also doing a bomb trigger here to skip 12 seconds of text. And this is the most RNG heavy segment of the run, the final fight. Very fun. This is a 50% chance to work blob quick kill. It worked. Nice. And this is Aghanim. So you may know him from A Link to the Past, but in this game, there's no cap on how many blue balls he can give you. Theoretically, you can get 1,000,000. But the first two are guaranteed energy balls. After that, it's a 50% chance. And you have to hit him 4 times. Alright, no blue balls yet. Nice. Good RNG. Okay, this guy isn't RNG based. This is just a cool quick kill. You can just stun lock this Molderm like that and he dies. You hit him a certain amount of times. Alright, this is Ganon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, by the way, this is a Lamola. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Alright, so this is Deathel, the final phase of the boss. I need to wait for him to open his eye and then shoot arrows into it. So, he takes 16 hits, and you can get in at most 5 arrows, but that's like, that rarely ever happens. Generally you aim for 4 arrows per cycle. And it won't... Come on. Oh my god, this is gonna definitely be a 5 cycle. I believe. Come on. Open your eye. Wow. I'm getting really bad hits in right now. That must have been like a 6 cycle. Oh my god. That was terrible. Okay, so time is when the screen completely fades to white. And we're gonna moonwalk to the staircase here. And time. Definitely overestimate. Ooh. Alright, yeah, that was a really, really, really terrible run. But that doesn't matter. I was actually, supposed to be doing Link's Awakening, warpless. But then I found out that I didn't actually have enough time to de-rust that, so I just went with this. Because I didn't want to just cancel out my submission. Yeah, I'm still rusty on this, but I at least know what to do for the most part. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this. I believe Hello Kitty Island Adventure is next, so that's gonna be very, very nice. And that's it for me. I'm gonna hand it back over to Nandi. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you, Xander, for the amazing run. Maybe a little bit overestimated.